What is going on, guys? You already know who it is. Back at you again with another video. Today we're actually going to be bringing to you something really special. It's a game called Heatwarp, and it was created by the same person who made the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Challenge mod for Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. This is actually available as a demo on Steam. You can download it right now. It's less than a gigabyte, but actually has a good amount of replayability for a demo. We're gonna actually be talking about a short amount of things in this particular video that have to do with the comparisons between this game and Need for Speed Underground 2. What I've noticed is that the intro of Heat Warp is similar to Need for Speed Underground 2 in various ways. Not a complete similarity, but this game actually is very similar in a lot of particular ways to Underground 2. Of course, this is some form of a recreation of, Need for Speed Underground 2, except modern, and it looks glorious. There's a lot of mods out there for Need for Speed Underground 2 to make it look polished, such as RTX mod, Redux, and everything else. But today we're actually going to be talking about just Heat Warp in general. Let's get started. There are too many similarities when it comes down to Heat Warp and Need for Speed Underground. The first that I've noticed is actually just the display itself. When it comes to the performance shop, or at least the body shop. Speaking of the body shop, the similarities of body kits. You could be able to exchange body kits. In the demo, they have a limited supply, whereas in Underground 2, if you progress through the game, or like Redux mod, you have an unlocker, you could be able to unlock everything. As well as the exhaust tips, they're very similar to Need for Speed Underground 2, except Heat Warp is a bit unique with their exhaust tips. That's just related in terms of Underground 2's exhaust tips. What I've also noticed about this particular game as well too, and how similar the cell phone system is when it comes to looking at messages and so forth. The only difference is that Need for Speed Underground 2 actually had a different cell phone system. I think it was Boost Mobile at the time, that allowed you to be able to have a different form of UI interface. But what's so unique about Heat Warp that's different from Underground 2 is that the cell phone system actually allows you to open up the map. If it is a demo, it's a short map. It's going to only display a short map, but difference there is in Underground 2, you actually get to see the full map, which the full map has the body shop, the races, the performance shop, car specialties, and so forth. There's a lot of variations of similarities between Heat Warp and Need for Speed Underground 2, such as the gameplay itself. The gameplay being one of the primary aspects is actually interesting as well too, because Heat Warp is a very beautiful game, and it definitely plays exactly like it. I mean, everything is just so similar to it, especially in terms of the drift system as well too. The drifting in the game is actually phenomenal. The fact that they actually created some similarities and was inspired by Need for Speed Underground 2 makes this game so much more enjoyable. The thing is that even though it is a demo, there's still a replayability factor. I think that this game actually does have a lot of potential. If Hot Pursuit mod was good, then that necessarily means that this is actually also going to be good, because if you enjoyed that particular mod, then you'll be able to enjoy everything else as a whole. I would like to end off this video by saying thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this full video. I would like to know your thoughts about Heat Warp Demo if you tried it, and if you haven't tried it, it's available on Steam right now. You can pick it up. The demo, again, as I previously stated in the video, is very short. There's the only probably 4 missions that you could pretty much do, but within those 4 editions you can get better grades, and I've seen a bunch of people play through the game in literally 45 minutes flat. So there's a lot of particular things that you can do in the demo. Definitely looking forward to full release. I've always loved Hot Pursuit Challenge. I have Hot Pursuit Challenge, done it various amount of times. It's always good to see Need for Speed fan-made projects prevail. I'm always interested in trying out different racing game projects as a whole, and this happens to be one of my favorite ones that I'm definitely looking forward to. Definitely wishlist this now. I definitely recommend it. And also, again, I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the game? What is your favorite thing about the game? Do you think it's similar to Need for Speed Underground 2? And so much more. But again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment your opinion. This is Synergy signing out. You guys take it easy. Happy weekend. Peace out.